for the United States, including Mikey Asimon. Lacombe partially fanned on it, but Nazar was there to grab it. Two players go down beside the net. Nazar cuts and shoots and scores!
And Nazar continues with his brilliance in this tournament. Look at him curl up in high ice. There's McCarron locked up in the back door. And
with the territorial advantage continuing and the 1-0 lead, it's Nazar hooked it back. Nicely done. Lacombe shoots, scores!
And this is usually about the time where you separate, and the U.S. is stuck with it. There it is. Look at all the traffic here in front of. Chat with him a little bit yesterday about a few players, and Jackson Lacombe came up, and the first thing he said between his ears, the IQ.
There's a chance, and off the rush, it is Thompson.
Little dish from Bouillon. Takes everybody with him, and that one isn't going to...
And Panyakov will grab that one, and this time it's lifted out to center. O'Connor will reach back. Here comes Matty Beniers. Beniers shoots, scores! What a release!
O'Connor just jabs this one ahead. Beniers is able to keep his speed. There it is. Look at the way he changes the point of release.
Making the pass. That is picked up, but now shot toward the net by Asimon with under a minute to go in the period. And that's in. They score. That puck.
A 5-goal second period, and here it is. The geometry. Oh, man. You talk about precise. My goodness.
Cooley to Keller as he bursts into the zone between 5 Kazakhstan players. Got it back to Kesselring. He finds Werenski. Zach Werenski shoots and scores.
The way he can finish on plays is just remarkable. A nice little curl up from Clayton Keller. The puck advances through.
In front is Nazar. Beniers looking for Bouillon and a 2-on-1. Short-handed. Volkov has Savitsky. Volkov to the net and scores!
To make it their first goal of the game, and this is Volkov with an angle and the lane. A good defensive stick, and then he uses his speed and takes it right to the net. He gets a...
Brianchuk, the touch pass to the point. Nobody was there. Gregorts across for Mekovets. Gregorts, the shot. Scores!
That is a tough carom for Paul Stapelfeld.
Trying to set up Masic. Instead, Schneider the other way. Zwerger scores!
He's a forward, he's back there, and he comes charging over. All you have to do is get it past him, and you're conceding a clean breakaway. Zwerger head up. Spots 5-hole.
Late there by Lebler. Still alive in the zone, though. Howden takes the shot, tipped by Lebler, scores!
Daniel Henrik, Howden to Brian Lebler. Open it up, poke it up the pad.
Taken down, still makes the pass out of open ice. Jimty, back door, scores! Sabo Leach!
What a pass, head up the whole way, sliding it through. Sabo Leach handles it, a heater from Kosic, and tucks it in the empty net.
And a breakdown the other way. Lost the puck, though, Canasco, as he got to the top of the circle. Anderson's the other way. Beating it in, scores!
Look at the crowd. Just shovels it upstairs for his first. Beautiful play.
Can't get the shot away there. Tries again through traffic. And that might have been one of those lucky saves, too, based on the reaction. Another shot for the point. Just wide. Open net. They score!
To the corner. Mancic. You're blocking a pass that doesn't exist. He's taking up a pass lane.
And giving chase now is Lachmelis. Ruiz gets rubbed out there in the corner. Back to in front. Lachmelis scores!
And one time it, or drag it all the way across and tuck it home. And if you can rein it back in, positionally sound, you can take advantage of the other team that's teetering on the edge.
It's a little wild and woolly out there for now. Right out in front, scores!
Scrum job, but Buchards just jumps on it. Castro.
Off the boards. Lavinge does a good job to spin away from it. Eglert, back to Lavinge. Anderson scores!
Drop back and in, no looker by Agla. And what about this pass here? Shooting spot, no looker over to Anderson. And just make sure to elevate. He does just enough to get over Levi, but
Rosendic couldn't keep it on side, and now a breakaway and an empty net for Rodrigo Alves. It's in. It's 5-1 Latvia.
well, the problem is when you're in the offense zone, you get tired too. Roseanne Deach looked a little tired of that puck at the blue line.
Their head coach speaking in the interview with our Britt Dort before the game, talking about how he loves the effort level. Shot, score!
Pay attention to number 10, right in front, fighting for position. A shot low from Egley.
And will trickle out.
Oh, just hanging on for dear life from Hungary.
Right back in. Meyer shoots and scores. Timo Meyer flies.
Rides the bike right up the middle of the ice. Look at this, turns the corner, quick hands, quick feet, and a quick little quarter note release.
I'll remind you after the game. I'll get out my encyclopedia and show you. There's a shot. They score. Point shot by Egley.
Enough to get in behind Adam Vi for the third time. D-to-D shot. And then tight. You can feel it. And now I understand, seeing it firsthand, why he uses the word brothers.
Open is Moy. Shot, stop, rebound. Meyer scores.
Good work on the forecheck. As Fiala gets it out to Tyler Moy. Shot, rebound.
Gliding in. Timo Meyer sets it up. Nice pass. Good stop by Vi. They appear to get a piece. And they score. What a rocket from J.J. Moser. The onslaught.
Better placed. Timo Meyer pierces the offensive zone. Backdoor. Look at that save. There's what we're talking about. You grab the puck right back. And
Fiala brought about that sound. This is Egley. Shoots and scores. Nice finish by Egley. That's his second, and it's
short side, top corner. Vi tries to shrug this one off, and it may have been.
And Timo Meyer with an assist. So Meyer now has a 4-point game. Ambul looking for another, and he scores.
This one can't end quick enough for Hungary. That's a good job head manning the puck.
Canuck looks to erase him. Jaeger tees it up. Glauser shoots, scores.
Defending as much as they have, just 6 shots on net. They spent a lion's share of this game in their own zone, and they're just not going away. They're playing with pride. Down by 8 goals, not easy to do. Effort to the end.
Fora, Ambul, he's reluctant to shoot, and he does, and he scores, and that's the hat trick.
A 25-year age gap from Andreas Ambul.
Game was never in doubt. Ambul scored at 5:44 the first, and then Meyer at 7:25. Fiala marching in, and he scored.
Under fire, a little whoopsie daisy from Kevin Fiala, inside outside.